love you.
Said, yep, this is going to go on our regular rotation. So I got this from Wise Guy. I'll tag him here. He does a lot of really good recipes. This came in one of his emails. And like you saw in the previous video, I didn't roll them like regular enchiladas. I just kind of layered it just for easy's sake, like lasagna. And I used the Egg Life egg wraps since I can't have flour tortillas. I can if they're gluten-free, but we use those for higher protein. Delicious. Shop one beauty sale, let it be this one. Tarte has my favorite mascara for $11. It's in their build your own beauty bundle, and you get 7 pieces of their best sellers for $77. So you go in and pick. It's really cool. It says build your own kit. You click on that and then it goes through each area of your face. So I shared my 7 picks with you in that last video that I would for sure grab. Is their blurring concealer? Blurred it so much I can't even see it. That I like to use on spots that pop up, pimples that show up. At 60, I still get pimples. This one is called Soft Bronze. And it comes in an applicator like this. You squeeze the product up in there into the little foam. I just dab, you saw me dab a few areas, and then it blends really well. This is their blush tape, and then I just put it higher on my cheekbones. This one is Satin Rosy Beige. They have a really good formula, and it's the same thing. You just tap the area that you want the product in, and they blend really, really well. Favorite of all time mascara. I have both of theirs. So this one is the Tartelette tubing mascara, which I love. I use all the time. They also have the Tartelette XL. This is buildable when it's still wet. So I usually put 1 coat on. This is 2 coats. I usually put 1 coat on, let it dry for 20 seconds, and then start with your second coat. Okay, before I go out and plant my garden, plant the flowers, and I'll show you what we got. And then I'm going to edit the chicken video from yesterday of what Deb did. I wanted to remind you, 15% off of the Con Everyday Clip earbuds. These are my favorite. If you need to be well aware of your surroundings, they clip on, oops, maybe if I get them on right. They clip on your ear like this. They do not bother glasses, sunglasses, earrings. So comfortable, you don't even realize you have them on. They just fit perfectly, but you can still hear what's going on. Like I like to wear these on walks because of the traffic. So I wanted to let you know 15% off, very comfy. I just edited the videos from Deb's project yesterday, and I wanted to share that we just got these chickens in March. Okay, so they were in the workshop for a few weeks in a big tub, and then we put them out in the chicken coop with a heater all this time, and they've never been out in the run. Deb wanted to get it cleaned up because we haven't had any chickens in there for a while, and it was just, anyway, it was muddy and whatever. So yesterday she said, I'm going to run out there and get that chicken coop clean, and then I'm going to let them out. So she came back and came back in the house and said, do you want to come out with me to let them out? And I did not know when I got out there that she was going to do this project. So I was shocked, and I love it. So let me share.
She's a bad mama jamma, just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad mama jamma, oh, just as fine as she can be. Looks like she's born into the gold she wears. The essence of beauty, ooh, such lovely hair. She's boxy classy, oh, sexy sassy. She's heavenly, a treat for the eye to see. She's real, oh, she's that.
This is the project that she did today. This was just sitting in the back of the barn. It was from another thing that we did. And she made them their little sandbox. She made them a little sandbox because it's like they love to do dust baths, so they'll like roll around and get their feathers all clean. But we used to have this for them, which worked really well. It's just one or two would get in there and it was too small, and then they'd flick everything out of that little container there. So Deb just pulled this in here, filled it with sand, peat moss, I think, and whatever else. They're happy ladies. They love being outside now.
Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Do-do-do. Bother me tomorrow, 'cause they all by no sorrows. Do-do-do. Looking out my back door.
This time of year is always a pain because it's stormy and windy. And tonight we're supposed to get rain, so we never know how windy. So I always take the ferns down and I tuck them back in there. So I need to do that, but I also want to show you something that we had done. I hung our gas lanterns up here at the workshop. I love them. Love them. These were the ones that were on the porch. So we had them run the gas here. I think the flames are too high. I need to turn them down. Check on Mrs. Elmer Jackson, see what she was doing 90 years ago today in 1936. May 12th, 1936 was Tuesday. It rained a while. I ironed and cleaned the cupboards and went to town about 3 o'clock. Came home, got supper, looked at my pictures and cleaned 2 boxes. Elmer took cream to town and went past Mr. Moller's to see if he had any corn to sell. He came home about 8:30. We went to bed early. It was nice and good to sleep. Elmer fixed the fence until noon, and then he rolled corn in the afternoon. I don't know what that means. Expenses. She had a lot of them. Starch, 10 cents. Bananas, 10 cents. Lettuce, 5 cents. Jelly, 20 cents. Chili, 10 cents. Meat, $1.50. Peanuts, 5 cents. Buns, 5 cents. Donuts, 5 cents. Baked ham, 15 cents. Sandwich, 10 cents. Coca-Cola, 5. Formaldehyde, 10 cents. Iced tea, 29. Kidney beans, 5. Tomato, 5 cents. And she paid for the daily news for $3. So that was $4.64.